So hello, the topic today is about operations on functions. So this topic and evaluating trigonometry functions. So this topic is under to the differential calculus. Introduction to ng calculus. Kasama na to siya sa pinaka-calculus guys. Gets? So ganito yan. If f of plus g of x is equals to what? F of x plus g of x. So, itong f of x and g of x is merong mga value yan. Gets? And then sa evaluating of trigonometric functions naman, if f of x is equals to what? Let's say f of sine pi plus x is equals to sine of x. Bali, sine of pi plus x, substitute lang siya guys. Gets? So, ganun yung operations and functions and evaluating trigonometry function, which is the f of x. Gets? So let's proceed for the first equation. Let's go. So hello guys, so for the first problem is the f of f plus g of x plus to guys ha. So dahil meron na tayong value ng f, which is x squared plus 1, and g of x is x squared minus x. So, yung eto, to get sum is ganito yung gagawin. F of x plus ng g of x. Pinaghiwalay ko lang siya guys kasi may plus and then plus. Gets? So, what is the value of f of x? X squared plus 1 plus value of this is equals to what? X squared minus x. Then, parenthesis mo, pag nilagyan mo ng parenthesis yan, sa substitute mo lang yung positive sa lahat. So, same pa rin, no? So, tanggalin na natin agad. Gets? So, then, combine like terms, 2x squared minus x plus 1. So, ito na yung sagot ng f of x plus the g of x. Gets? So, yan yung sagot, guys. So, let's proceed naman sa subtraction. So, paghiwalayin siya, f of x minus g of x. Gets? What is the value of f of x is x squared plus 1 minus, then lagyan mo na close and open parenthesis, the x squared minus x. Substitute the negative sign. Kanina positive sign to, di ba? Pag positive sign niya, sinubstitute mo, ganun pa rin. Kaso negative sign na siya. Pag sinubstitute mo, mag-iba na yan. So, x squared plus 1, substitute the negative sign, which is negative x squared na yan, and then plus x. Gets? Then, combine like terms. 2x squared plus x. So, bali, pag kinombine like terms natin yan, and this will be what? Cancel. Magka-cancel to kasi 1 minus 1, which is 1 yun dito. 1 minus 1 is 0, diba? So, dahil 0 na yan, kakancel na natin yung cancel. Ang natira is 1 plus x. So, this will be the answer for f of x minus the g of x. Gets? So, di ko napansin kanina na pwede siyang i-cancel. So, pwede siyang i-cancel. So, kinancel ko na siya. Like, pag sinabing kia-cancel mo, ibig sabihin, wala na siyang value. Like, 0 siya. Kaya, kia-cancel na tatanggalin, guys. Gets? So, next, multiplication to. So, f of x multiply sa g of x. So next is that f of x is x squared plus 1 multiply, which is the multiply is the parenthesis, then x squared minus x. Then FOIL method, first, outer, inner, and last. So FOIL method nyo lang guys. So x4, eto muna, plus eto sa dulo. So, negative yan. Minus x cubed. Then, ito naman, plus x squared minus x. Gets? So, the answer is what? x4 minus x cubed plus x squared minus 1. Ay, minus x. So, gets guys? So, this will be the answer. So, pwede mo naman siya i-factor, tatanggalin mo yung x. So, balugan lalabas, guys. Kinuha ko lang yung greatest common factor niya, which is x. Then, eto, pwede rin sagot to, guys. Gets? So next, let's proceed for our division, which is f of x over the g of x. So what is the f of x? X squared plus 1. And then the g of x is x squared minus x, diba guys? Gets? So pag inayos natin yan, x squared plus 1 over x and x minus 1. Factor out the x, then kapag sinubstitute mo yan, makukuha mo lang to. Gets? So ito na yung final answer natin guys for the division of f of x plus over the g of x. Gets guys? So dito, bakit hindi siya pwedeng ganito? Hindi siya pwedeng ganito yan. X minus 1 and x plus 1. Kasi hindi siya difference of square. Ang difference of square is negative sign ang dapat dito para makuha ito, para applicable siya sa ganito. Gets guys? So, dahil positive siya guys, ibig sabihin, eto lang yung sagot. Gets? So, eto, wala na to. Gets, guys? So, the next problem is evaluating the functions of trigonometry. So, ganito yun, guys. So, we all know that pag ganito, guys, pag may gantong given, yung x natin, which is etong buong to, is substitute natin on every x. So, cosine of 1 over pi ng plus x minus the sine of, substitute lang tayo guys. Gets? So, this will be is equals to cosine of a plus b and minus, which is the sine of a plus b. So, the a represents as 1 over pi and b represents as x. Gets? So, next. So, sulat natin dito. A is equals to 1 half of pi and b is equals to x. Gets? So, next, we all know that the formula for cosine x, cosine a plus b is what? Cosine of a and cosine of b. Cosine of, then minus of sine a and sine b. And then the formula for sine of a plus b is equals to sine of a cosine of b plus cosine of a sine of b. Gets? So, yan yung mga formula nila guys. Gets? So, ito yung tinatawag nating angle of identity. The addition of angle identity. Gets? So, next. After nyan is substitute the value. So, eto muna guys. Cosine of a. Eto yung gagamitin natin. Then, maghiwalay sila sa minus sign mamaya. So, sulat na natin. Cosine of a. Eto. What is the value of a? 1 half of pi. And cosine of b. What is the value of b? Is x minus. Eto muna. Minus. What is the value of a? Is 1 half pi. And sine of b, which is x, minus, eto na yan, yung minus sa gitna. Then, bracket on each side, which is sine, dito na tayo. Eto na yung gagamitin natin formula. The sine of a, what is the value of a, and cosine of x, plus the cosine of 1 half pi, and sine of beta, b, which is x. Gets? Then distribute the negative sign. So, bali, cosine of, distribute ko lang yung negative sign. Then dito is copy muna guys. Kinokopya ko lang guys. Yan na, didistribute ko na siya. Ang negative sign, distribute. Next, using the calculator, this, gagamitin nyo to pag naka-radian mode. Radian mode, Radian mode, guys. Gets? So, the radian mode for the cosine to 1 half pi is what? So try to put on region mode. So the region mode niyan is press shift mode 4. So the shift mode 4 is the region. So input this to your calculator, which is the cosine of 1/2 pi, and this will be equals to 0. Any number multiplied to 0 is 0, so this will be also a 0. So next, sine, just kahit yung sign lang guys, huwag nyo na muna ilagay yung negative, okay lang. So and pi, so this will be equals to what? 1. Multiply siya sa what? Sine of x. Multiply yan guys. Minus, so the sine of 1/2 pi, what is the value of sine of 1/2 pi guys? So negative sign and negative sign. So the sine of 1/2 pi is 1. So this will be equals to what? 1 of cosine of x. Ito yun. Minus the cosine of 1/2 pi is equals to what? This will be equals to 0. Any number multiplied to 0 is 0. So yung natira, so wala na tong minus sign na to. So natira is negative 1 multiply sa sign. So negative sign of x minus then multiply sa cosine of x is cosine of x. Gets? So the answer is negative sine of x minus the cosine of x. Gets? So that's all guys. Thank you for watching and I love you all to infinity and beyond. Goodbye.